Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. If you like this watch, you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing a wonderful mid-size option among modern Grand Seiko, the Grand Seiko Automatic. This is the SBGR053, a timepiece that's best considered a sportier and heftier alternative to the 36mm Rolex Datejust. This is a timepiece 37mm in stainless steel that has a pronounced heft and solidity to it. It has a size that works well on a broad range of wrists, and yet the same mechanical refinement and artisanal finish that you would get in a larger Grand Seiko product. You can see on my 16cm circumference wrist, this 37mm case is an ideal fit. If you've got a wrist between 14 centimeters, I would even say 13.5 centimeters circumference and 17 centimeters, this might be the best size for you. Lug to lug, it's a very manageable 44.3 millimeters, and even when you include the solid end links of the bracelet, it only flares out to 47.9. The spacing is 19 millimeters, so if you had a very small wrist, such as for example, 13 centimeters circumference, you could avail yourself of those strap tool apertures in the lugs. Throw this one on a strap, and it might even fit on a 13 centimeter circumference wrist. Now, it's a smaller case size, and it's a more compact model, but we have not scaled down the level of finish, quality, or solidity. You can see that the bracelet, as with many contemporary Grand Seiko pieces, continues to feature hand finish with the bevels laid down by hand, differential finish, satin and polish, and large gaps underneath the links to wood, pinching skin, pulling hair, or trapping heat. You also note on the steel bracelet, all of the removable links are fixed with screws, not spring, or I should say pin sleeves, and you will note that there is a twin trigger release to the clasp, just like its larger brethren, twin triggers to positively depress both and open the clasp. Not friction fit, nor locked by a cheap clamshell. This one offers utmost security on the wrist. The conforming profile of the end links with their solid end links closes the gap to the flank of the case, creating a highly integrated look with a handsome step from link to bezel. You'll note that the case band with a beautiful arc and camber also has handsome facets. Now, this is the Zaratsu tinplate polishing you've heard of on Grand Seiko products. Optically smooth and laid down by hand, eye, feel, and experience. It's amazing that it can be not just of such high quality, but symmetrical from side to side. Despite being done by entirely manual process, you would expect some variation, but that is the benefit of buying a watch hand finished by a master. It's rare to find anything of the like from Switzerland in this price point that has been comprehensively hand finished. Now, the dial is just as attractive. Gloss black, Grand Seiko dials are on par with Rolex, full stop. The dial furniture, all hand polished, faceted, hand applied, is not just placed with precision, but the detail is such that if you own a loop, you're going to want to loop the dial of this watch right down to the facets on the edge of the Dauphine style hands. It is a work of art in its own right. Hacking or stop seconds and a quick set date with a monotone date disc and a faceted metal aperture, itself hand finished, laid down to transition from the plane of the dial to the date disc. It is a beautiful composition. Now, on the case back, you can see that for which you have paid. A hand assembled, hand regulated, watchmaker made, and I may say 6 position adjusted Grand Seiko manufacturer caliber. Now you're getting the 9S65 here, 35 joules automatic winding, 72-hour power reserve, water resistant down to 100 meters. This one features a 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate. It has that quick set date function. It has the hacking or stop seconds, and I should mention 6 position adjustment is one more than the Swiss COSC chronometer standard, which requires the watch be tested in 5 positions. This one is tested and tuned in-house to 6. Going above and beyond, it's also an attractive movement with a handsome set of what would normally be called Côte de Genève. We may need a new name for them when applied to a Grand Seiko movement. So this is a watch that does it all. A replacement for a Rolex, a sports watch, a dress watch, a watch for a big wrist or a smaller wrist. Handsome, in steel, versatile enough to wear every day, and absolutely powerful with that combination of white metal and black dial. See this one, which does it all, and make it yours on the Watchbox.